On this episode of City Focus, the Public Works Department hosts a hotspot cleanup event. We say goodbye to retiring City Manager Mark Barber, and we invite you to visit downtown during the month of February for Main Street's Love Downtown campaign. These stories and more on this edition of City Focus. The Valdosta Tree Commission invites you to 2 free training courses in the month of February. The first is Proper Pruning Procedures with Rick Smith. The second is a 2.5-hour training course for planting designs and landscaping improvements with instructor Gary Allen. The first will be held February 9th at 10 a.m. at Valdosta State University STEAM Center. The second is on February 17th at 1 p.m. at the same location. Rick Smith will provide classroom instructions on the correct pruning while preserving a tree's natural vigor and beauty. Gary Allen began a TV program and was one of the pioneers of HGTV. Today, he participates in online shows and manages his own landscape company in Jacksonville, Florida. Contact Angela Bray at 229-259-3530 to register for one or both of the events. After 35 years, Mark Barber is retiring from the city of Valdosta.
After 35 years, it's time to kind of move on and try some other adventures in my life. But it will be a bittersweet transition for me as I move on. The highlight of my career has definitely been being city manager 5 years ago. It's something that I really had not dreamed of, had prayed about it and hoped it would happen. And then when the day finally got there.
Mark has accomplished a lot in his time as city manager.
Number one, as we all know, public transportation has been discussed for years and years, and we've got something very successful that's been recognized nationally, has received accolades from around the nation. So very, very, very proud of that. I think that's one of the bigger quality of life issues that we've tackled here as I've been city manager, and it's truly helped all segments of our community. Also do a lot with housing. I have such a passion for housing. I think it's absolutely imperative that every person has a safe place to lay their head at night. And we've made a lot of progress in helping folks with a home, whether it be a rehab or a total rebuild. So totally proud of that and happy for that. One of my projects that I started when I first became city manager is the Unity Park project. I had to exercise patience, and for those that know me know sometimes that's not my biggest virtue, but we got in phases, and so very proud of that project. It has turned out to be a great success, something very much needed for downtown.
He is also proud of improving the city's infrastructure.
A lot of the non-sexy projects like infrastructure, sewer, pipes, and things of that nature, we have, with the direction of council and the approval of council, we have done a lot to attack our aging infrastructure to keep us from having spills and things of that nature that we've had over the past years. So very proud of that. One thing folks don't think about that I will always have a memory of course, is navigating a city through a pandemic. We were in uncharted waters there. We didn't know really, the rules were changing every day. We were trying to keep up with the rules changing every day, and just finally realized, you know what, we've got to do what we need to do for our citizens. And so we adapted our schedules. Our employees were fantastic. No one missed a trash pickup. The water still ran, the toilets still flushed. We stayed here. Some were able to go home, but just very happy of how we navigated through such uncharted times.
He looks back fondly on the friends he has made, and he will always love the city of Valdosta.
The majority of your day is spent with the folks you work with, and I've just met incredible folks throughout my time here at the city, have become close friends. Some have retired since then. Some of them are still here today, and that's going to be the hardest part for me, I believe, when I make this transition to a new venture, is the people I'm leaving behind. Hard to believe it's been 34 years, number one. It seems like yesterday that I started downstairs at City Hall in a little corner office as a principal accountant, and I'm still here right at 35 years later. So it's been my life. It's how I supported my family. And it's been a pleasure because I love Valdosta, and my heart will always be in Valdosta for those who know me.
We wish Mark the best.
Look!
911, where's your emergency?
Everyone's on their way. What happened? Your friend's not breathing. Yes, please get my mom and dad. Oh my God!
Do you have prediabetes? If you do, you're not alone. 1 in 3 American adults has prediabetes, and more than 80% don't know they have it. Prediabetes is a serious medical condition that puts you at high risk for type 2 diabetes. But now, North Carolina residents with prediabetes can enroll in a free or low-cost national diabetes prevention program. You can make healthy changes with support from this proven program. Get started now at joinaprogram.org.
Every day that I come in, I know that the people that I work with are willing to do exactly for me what I would do for them. Other occupations, they have coworkers, we have partners, and that's for a reason.
Fire! Throughout my career, I've seen this department grow immensely over the years through training, personnel, equipment, and the volume of our calls. Our department now responds to more than 73,000 calls for service each year. Our department offers so many different paths for an officer to take as they navigate through their career at the Valdosta Police Department. We equip our officers with the best training, the best gear, and all the support they need to be successful.
I chose this department because my husband will be retiring here from the military, and so it just gave me an opportunity to start my career, and pay rate is higher than other departments. Benefits, the equipment that they provide, duty belt, vehicles, training throughout the year, it's great.
The reason I chose Valdosta Police Department is I was already in the area from working with the Air Force at Moody Air Force Base. After my enlistment was up, I got in contact with our IA lieutenant. She dropped the bug in my ear, said she'd think I'd be a good cop. And it just stuck with me. So I came and applied. They said they'd be happy to have me. I said I'd be happy to work for you.
Valdosta dispatch to 7139 and all available units. We have an active shooter situation at 206 39th Avenue. We have a barricaded subject with possible hostages.
As an accredited law enforcement agency, the Valdosta Police Department is always operating at the highest level of national law enforcement standards. We are always advancing and improving our capabilities.
One of the things that took me by surprise was the training I received at the Academy on mental health people. It's something that we don't think about, but we encounter on a daily. And I feel like the training we received really prepared me. The best part about working as a police officer would be making an impact in people's lives. Helping victims get out of situations, providing them with resources available to them.
A lot of people say they have families in the workplace. A lot of people try to posture themselves as a family. To me, a family is doing whatever's necessary, whatever cause, for whomever, that you call that family member. Being an officer is the closest thing to having an outside family as I can find. There's a moment that typically happens that lets me know I've done my job well, and that's when I arrest somebody, put them in the back of my police car, and then on the way to the jail, they thank me. They know that they've done wrong, and they respect the job that you've done. That typically is what makes me proud.
At the Valdosta Police Department, we will put our officers up against any in the country. We have great community involvement. Our officers are in the community every day, building great relationships, great partnerships to work together to keep this community safe.
We take community policing to the next level. Our officers are constantly out in the community, whether it be crime prevention efforts, community events, or neighborhood walks aimed at meeting the residents of Valdosta.
There are many opportunities within the department to move around, meaning you do not have to stay as a patrolman. You can always move up.
There's so much experience that you'll get in your first few years here that will set you up for the other departments that we have in the PD, be it canine, detective, narcotics detective, our power squad unit. That foundation is going to be built so early on because we have amazing supervisors from top to bottom. We make it our business to mold good cops because that's who's going to be watching our backs.
As we continue to see growth in our community and our region, the Valdosta Police Department continues to prepare and evolve into a regional response law enforcement agency.
We're so fortunate to live in a community that respects and takes pride in the work of our officers each day. We're proud to serve in the Valdosta community.
I'm so proud of the work that our officers do each and every day to put the Valdosta Police Department on the map. This department is truly second to none.
Since 1905, we've been here. It's a tradition unlike any other. This department is constantly improving and growing, and we will be here serving the community for years to come.
Our residents expect the very best, and we're here to deliver that service every day. We don't have the option to not get the job done, and our firefighters are always ready, whatever the challenge may be.
The citizens of Valdosta expect nothing but the best. When they call us, they know we will be there in a matter of minutes.
The Valdosta Fire Department is truly a family environment. We are a team here. I know when we get called out to a scene, I am alongside people who have my back no matter what.
We do it all. A true all-hazards approach. That means hazmat, technical rescue, medical calls, and of course, structure fires.
It's 24/7, 365. Our work never stops. We are very busy, definitely a high call volume department. You never know what each day will bring.
We realize that when people call us for services, they do so because they're probably having one of the very worst days of their lives. We strive to treat our customers with compassion and act as if their problem is in fact our very own.
Okay, sir. We just need you to stay calm, okay, sir?
The City of Valdosta Fire Department is a wonderful place to work at and be a part of. Come join a team of professionals that strive for excellence, that is dedicated to the cause and truly loves their community.
Being out in the community is one of the best parts of this job. Going to events and meeting people, we love this community and they support us.
I came to this department not knowing much about the fire service. They have invested in me and taught me everything I need to know. I feel like I'm always learning and always training.
If you're truly looking for an organization that you can grow in, one that feels like family, please come out and join the Valdosta Fire Department.
It's an honor to work beside these men and women every day. We teach, we train, we serve together. This is the best job you'll ever have.
And welcome back to City Focus, and we're welcoming back the staff of Main Street back to City Focus. We appreciate you guys coming back on.
Thanks for having us.
Well, you guys are always busy. Main
Yes.
Street's always busy. And the month of February, which just started, is also going to be busy. Can you tell us a little bit about your February Love Downtown campaign?
Yes, we can. I will let Allie explain the Love Downtown because it's all about spending local money in downtown Valdosta.
So Love Downtown is just a great way to get people to come to our downtown, show that they love our businesses, and with that we actually have a contest that goes on. It's very easy and it's paperless too, so no need to save the receipts or so once you get a receipt or get a text receipt, you take a screenshot or you take a picture of your receipt. You have to have the date in it, the total of it, And the businesses that are participating, they will have a flyer on their desk or they'll hand it to you, and it has a little QR code. You scan that QR code and you upload a picture of that receipt, and it'll automatically enter your name, the ticket, everything into a little form. Every Monday of February, so next Monday, we will draw a name out of those contestants, and they will win a $50 gift card to any shop downtown of their choosing. So if they want a $50 gift card to Stogie's, they can get gift card to Stogie's. Good coffee. And then at the end, on March 1st, we will have a big drawing with everybody. We'll pull out a name, and it's worth $200 downtown dollars.
So I can win twice theoretically.
You sure could.
So I could win $50 by spending $25
Yep.
and going into the drawing, and then I'm into the big drawing at the end of the month for $200.
Yes.
All right.
And the more you spend, the more chances you get.
Right.
So-
you can spend $25 at Cottonwood or $25 at El Paso.
So you get a chance for every $25.
Every $25 that you spend, yes.
Every receipt that you upload to the form,
You're entered.
You're entered.
Oh, that's awesome. So and we've done this Love Downtown for a couple years, and to win the downtown dollars. But now you also have this beautiful merchandise here that has Love Downtown written on
Yes, we are super proud of our sweatshirts, and they are so comfy. They're $25, and we carry sizes small through 2X, and every penny that is spent on our merchandise goes right back into our Main Street program for events for us to have to pay for the marketing, to pay for print, the posters and everything. So we like to do like a little bit of fundraiser, and we love to see people wearing the shirts to show their support for downtown Valdosta.
Well, people are obviously excited about it. I was in you guys were away, and if people don't know, our offices are kind of catty corner. But somebody came into my office and bought 3 of those.
I'm so excited. I'm so glad.
Like within an hour or 2 ago.
Well, thank you.
While you
thank
guys
you.
were away. So you've already sold 3, and I'm sure that people are all about because they've seen the pictures on Facebook now that people are all about your new merch.
And then we also have some hats that Allie.
I had a vision because it used to be a really like good fashion trend where you would have like your last name or just the letter and then your last name in there, and it's like a big block out. I was like, why don't we do that for downtown and have just downtown and like big old block letters, and then Valdosta and cursive in the middle, and it's my favorite hat. So, and I know sweatshirts, some guys don't want to wear sweatshirts, even though they totally can.
Yeah.
They have little baseball hats to wear to baseball games, football games, and go golfing in.
Yeah,
They're $15.
Supporting your downtown, and once again, it all goes back to support downtown and the programs and events that you guys have in downtown, and you guys are having all types of new events. We've got this brand new event, I guess, coming up this coming weekend at Unity Park, which is the Game Day Bash. Tell us a little bit about the Game Day Bash, Brandon.
Yes, so our Game Day, it's our first one, like you said, and we are partnering with Pepsi, actually. They came to us and asked if they could use our park, and we said sure. And so we are going to have a kids zone. They are actually having the kids zone. Football tossing, there's going to be vendors everywhere set up, selling all kinds of stuff. I know someone is making clay earrings for with footballs and the team. So you wear your special teams who you are rooting for, and then there's going to be food trucks out there, and live bands. Great bands are going to be playing, so it's going to be a great day to kick off the Super Bowl on Sunday. So it's February 11th, and it starts at 11 a.m. until 6 p.m.
At Unity Park.
At Unity Park, our beautiful park.
Okay. Now, anything else in February that you guys want to tell us about?
Well, we have Friday after 5 tonight,
Okay.
and that starts, of course, after 5. And then just the Love Your Downtown. Something that is really big for us is we are a Georgia Exceptional Main Street community, which is huge. Not
Yeah.
many communities in
Gyms.
gyms,
Yeah.
which is gyms, are gyms. That's the highest level of Main Street that you can go. So it's an honor. And we have our presentation on Monday. So Georgia Main Street from Atlanta will be stopping in Valdosta and getting a tour of our beautiful downtown and some projects that we're going to be working on. And the Unity Park is going to be the last stop that we make to show them what it looked like before and then what it looks like now.
Yeah.
So we're super excited about that.
That's awesome. Now, once again, you guys are super booked in February, but we also have new things coming in March. And that's going to be joined in with the Azalea Festival. Can you tell us a little bit about what's coming in March?
So we have teamed up with the Azalea City Festival because we know that the vendors come from all over the United States and that they stay, you know, in our hotels. And so you've got to go somewhere to eat or to stay in the evening. And so we came up with Azalea After Dark. The city council is really excited about this. The mayor is really excited. And so we're going to have bands. It's going to be jazz bands. On Saturday night, Azalea After Dark. We're also going to have vendors located on Lee Street, right in front of Unity Park, as well as food trucks. So come on out right after. I mean, don't stop at just the Azalea City during the day. Take a little break and come right back with us.
So, you guys are so busy in downtown. We really just want to invite everybody to come downtown and visit downtown Valdosta. And I also want to thank you guys for coming on City Focus.
Of course,
and telling
thank you for having us.
about all the festivities going down in downtown Valdosta.
Thank you.
And don't forget about the banners and the decorations that's put up all in the alleyways.
Oh, the new banners are pretty awesome. The
it's all Brandy.
Valentine's Day.
Yeah, it's all of us.
We'll have to show some shots of those new Valentine's Day downtown
Yes,
banners.
y'all please come and take family pictures and hashtag us downtown Valdosta or Valdosta Main Street. Allie does a great job of finding the hashtags and we share it to our social media. And we love seeing your pictures of downtown Valdosta. So definitely a picture perfect. There's hearts all in the alley and with our beautiful banners. So come on down to downtown Valdosta, get you some crinkles, eat you something, shop at our boutiques, but send us a picture.
Yep.
All right, well, thank you guys for coming on City Focus. And we're going to invite everybody to downtown Valdosta during the month of February and on until March. But we'll be back here on City Focus.
What is it, Julia? Why are you so excited, honey?
Hey, do you want to use your talker? With Julia's autism, using a talker can help her find the words she wants to say.
My dog.
You want to do something with Rose, Julia?
Play ball.
Do you want to play catch with Rose? I think Rose is excited to play catch too. Oh, Julia, you show us so many different ways to talk together. Oh, and play. Good catch, Rose. Okay, give Julia the ball. There you go. Okay, throw the ball, Julia. Oh.
For Julia's family, early screening for autism made a lifetime of difference. Find out more at screenforautism.org.
Okay, Julia, there you go. Oh, another good throw. That's the way.
Honey, what I think you need is a socket wrench.
I played JV basketball.
I'm sorry. I don't think it looks right.
This is good, and it's all good, baby.
Is it really all good?
If you love me enough to routinely test your handyman skills, not to mention the strength of your marriage, then of course you'll visit nhtsa.gov/the-right-seat to make sure I'm in the right car seat.
I'm gonna call my dad.
The City of Valdosta, Valdosta Main Street, and Pepsi are collaborating for the inaugural Big Game Bash at Unity Park Amphitheater on Saturday, February 11th. This free community event will be held from 11 a.m. to 6 p.m. Everyone is invited to come out and support their favorite team and enjoy a day of live music, vendors, food trucks, bounce houses, and much more. We look forward to seeing you all at the inaugural Big Game Bash at Unity Park. The Public Works Department wants to remind citizens of what does and doesn't go into the bins at the 3 city recycling sites.
Our recycle trailers here at the 5 Points Recycle Drop Site. And one thing that we want to point out is our contamination, and things that are contamination are things like you see here in the background. We've had someone throw out clothes, styrofoam. We have a bag here with styrofoam and other junk. When you have something like that, that material there goes in the garbage can, the green rollout. Well, styrofoam's not anything that we can take as a recycled commodity.
There are signs at each site to inform residents of what items we recycle.
And we have listed billboards at each site indicating everything that we can take as a recycled item.
If bins become too contaminated, the entire bin ends up in the landfill. Residents can police themselves to make sure entire bins will be recycled.
We have a bin that has too much contamination that takes extremely too long to go through. That whole trailer will be deemed contaminated and it will have to go to the landfill. If anyone comes out, just like this gentleman here, and he sees someone out throwing things like this, you know, it doesn't hurt to help the neighbor, help the person here, say, hey, because they may not know and they may be new to the area. Something may be recyclable where they used to live and now they don't. I would always direct everyone over to the sign to show everybody, hey, that's not recyclable. It's, you know, the more people we have helping one another, this is a joint venture that, you know, we're trying to keep everything out of the landfill as much as possible.
For more information, contact the Public Works Department. This concludes another edition of City Focus. Be sure to visit our website, valdostacity.com. Like us on Facebook, Valdosta, City Without Limits. Also join next door for city updates. Follow us on Twitter and Instagram at City of Valdosta. And subscribe to our YouTube channel, Metro 17 Valdosta, to watch City Focus on demand. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time here on City Focus.